You're listening to the Telltale channel. Don't forget to check me out on all social media: Patreon, Twitter, Teespring, and Etsy. All links can be found in the description or on my website, telltaleatheist.com. Nirvardia says, what do you think of free speech absolutism, i.e., should people be allowed to spread lies under free speech? Is telling someone who is lying to shut up infringing on free speech? Good question. Free speech is largely a political concept, so it's a protection from government punishment. Like, you can't be thrown in jail for saying something. But even in the US, there are limits on free speech. You can't yell fire in a crowded theater. That's like the standard cookie cutter example that people always give. There are limits on free speech. You can't say, for example, I'm going to kill blah, 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 if this person happens to be extremely important and well-connected. I'm just saying. I'm not going to say the phrase because I don't want to be arrested, but you can't say it is the point. So the question is, where is the line with freedom of expression? Because that's more of a philosophical, conceptual type of thing, right? Where is my line with it? I believe people should be allowed to say anything that they want, for the most part, up to the point it becomes violent. So a while back, we were covering the NIFB, the New Independent Fundamentalist Baptist Church, and they were expressing a direct interest in seeing gay people killed. And I felt justified in destroying them for it, trying to take their platform away over that. I won't take the platform away of just anybody. Like Jehovah's Witnesses, I don't want to shut them up. I want them to continue saying stupid shit so that I can continue destroying them over it, continue debunking them. Let them hang themselves with the stupid shit they say. In fact, I said this in a video recently, but you guys may remember Milo Yiannopoulos. This guy was, I believe, alt-right. Either way, really, really right-wing dude, right? And said some really crazy things. There was a real movement to deplatform him. So people hold him up as an example of when deplatforming succeeded. But did it? Is he an example of when deplatforming succeeded? I don't think so. I don't think he is. I think he's a good example of when sunlight destroyed him. So he was going around to college campuses and speaking despite the deplatforming effort until he said something so incredibly stupid that even his own side could not defend him anymore. If you guys are wondering what that was, I think it was something about he was speaking out in favor of basically removing the age of consent completely. You may want to look into it a little bit deeper because don't quote me on that. But he said that, and even his own side could not defend him at that point. That's what it took. Sunlight. We just needed to get his stupid, horrific ideas spread out far enough out in the open for everybody to realize how horrifically stupid they are. And now the dude is canceled. That's what it takes. It takes your side canceling you for it to actually work, not the other side. Sometimes you can succeed in canceling a group, for example, a violent group like the NIFB. Sometimes you do succeed in getting them canceled, and they deserve it. They need to be canceled. But you know what happens in that case? If the NIFB were to be canceled, for example, like removed from the public spotlight, not allowed to have YouTube channels anymore, not allowed to engage in public debate or public discourse. What happens at that point is exactly what happened with Alex Jones. He locks into his position deeper, and all of his fans, they don't go to YouTube to see him anymore because he's not there. So guess what? They don't get suggested videos for less extreme groups. They go to his website, and the very next video that plays is another Alex Jones video every single time. It just gets more and more radical because he can say whatever he wants to say, and the very next video that's going to play is another one of his videos, no matter what, because it's his website. So when you cancel people like that and remove their access to public platforms, the group gets more fundamentalist and more radical and more extreme and gets locked into an echo chamber even deeper to the point where they just can't escape and their ideas just get crazier and crazier. That's why I want them out in the open. I want them out saying the stupid things to the wide world. I want them saying that stuff where I can hear it so that I can debunk it. So that's kind of my position on free speech. I'm not an absolutist necessarily, but I am real pro free speech. Really, really pro freedom of expression. Because that is how you weed out the stupid, fucked up ideas in society and expose people for the fucked up individuals that they are. So